If your ads have suddenly stopped performing, your CPMs are up, your cost per lead has gone through the roof, it's not your targeting, it's not your funnel, it's Meta. The new Andromeda update has just changed the entire game. And what used to work just 2 months ago, completely nerfed. Most people are still recycling old creative testing strategies and are wondering why their results died overnight. But here's the truth. Meta didn't break ads, it just changed what it rewards. And if you don't adapt fast, the algorithm will absolutely eat your budget alive. And in this video, I'm going to show you what Andromeda actually is and what it rewards now, and how I've rebuilt my client flow operation system to take advantage of it instead of being punished by it. So here's the deal. Before Andromeda, Meta could only process a few thousand ad candidates at a time. That meant a handful of creatives, simple targeting, a few interest groups, and it would optimize around your winner. Now, Andromeda can process 10,000 times more candidates simultaneously. That means that the algorithm isn't just looking at who clicks anymore. It's looking at why people respond across millions of data points. So if all your ads say the same thing, even if they look different, you're practically invisible on the feed. So here's the key shift. In the old Meta, the targeting controlled performance. In the new Andromeda update, the creative controls the performance. So when people say that broad targeting is in right now and broad targeting is what's working, technically they're right, but only if your creatives are diverse enough for it to be able to find new audiences. And the problem is, most advertisers are feeding the system one flavor of creatives, and it's starving for variety. So in this video, I'm speaking from experience. I saw this happen in real time. I ran my best performing ads with my same funnel, same budget, same ad spend, and the results tanked completely overnight. At first, I thought it was just a bad day. It happens. I let it run for a couple more days, still no improvement. So I did the usual things you do when an ad stops working. I duplicated the campaigns, duplicated the ad sets, tried to switch out some new creatives, still nothing worked. Then I looked deeper. I've heard things about this new update here, this new update that, but I didn't really pay too much mind to it because all my results seemed to be consistent and seemed to have stayed the same. And after nothing worked to fix my ads, I digged a little deeper. I did a bit more research. I went on YouTube. Then I came to the understanding that all my ads say the same thing. They all have the same type of message. It might have been a different hook, it might have been a different body, but the underlying message was still the same. And then once I realized that, it all clicked. Andromeda isn't optimizing for saying the same thing differently. What it truly is optimizing for is the different reasons why people would care. And that's when I started rebuilding everything, and then results flipped almost instantly. So the old strategy was something like this. Different pain points for different ad sets, 4 to 8 ads per ad set, different hooks and body variations, all interchangeable within the ad set. So this works when Meta relied on audience targeting and smaller creative pools. But under Andromeda, it all collapses. So we flipped it. Now we build based on message diversity. So instead of the old way of 4 to 8 creatives, we launch in one ad set 15 to 20 different creatives, all centered around different messagings and different reasons why people would buy. For example, one ad would talk about people scared about wasting ad spend. One ad would talk about different bottlenecks. One ad would talk about burnout from manual follow-ups. Another shows proof through automation and data. Each has its own unique hook, body, and CTA flow filmed as a single narrative. So no more chopping hooks and Frankensteining CTAs together. Every ad is cohesive, built around one emotional driver. So in a nutshell, that's what Andromeda rewards. Not just quantity, but quality through contrast messaging. And when you do this right, the algorithm starts to match you with totally unique audience segments, people that you didn't even think were relevant before. And after all that, that's when your CPMs will drop again and your results start to stabilize. So right now, most advertisers are making the same 3 mistakes. Number 1, they think that more versions of the same ad creates variety. Wrong. That's repetition, not diversification. Number 2, they test hooks and not messages. Swapping the first line of an ad just doesn't work anymore. And number 3, they're ignoring the algorithm psychology. Andromeda learns from contrast, not confirmation. So essentially, the more unique entry points you give it, the better it learns who to show your ads to. So here's how I built that into the client flow operating system. It's designed for coaches and consultants who don't have the time or the team to rebuild their structure from scratch. So step 1, we create your creative diversity map. We identify every angle your audience could respond to: pain, desire, belief, and turn each into a unique ad. Step 2, we build your entire funnel infrastructure. All leads route to a high converting booking flow with automated nurturing. So every click has a clear path to appointment. And step 3, we integrate tracking and automation. So you can see which messages convert, which messages don't, and see your real ROI in action, using real numbers, no guesswork. And that's the foundation for scaling on the Andromeda. Creative variety feeds the algorithm. Data and automation feeds your sales system. And together, that's a predictable client flow. Now, if you want the whole thing set up for you, that's literally what the client flow operation system does. So here's the takeaway. The new Andromeda update didn't destroy your ads, it just raised the standards. The algorithm is no longer asking how many different audiences can you test. Instead, it's how many different reasons would someone care. Creative diversity is now your targeting, so if you don't adapt, your competitors will. So if you want your systems rebuilt for the Andromeda era, the ads, the funnels, the automations, the whole lot, go hit the link below, watch the short video, and book in your free strategy call. And that's where I'll show you exactly how the client for operation system rebuilds your ad strategy for the new landscape. Because this isn't optional anymore, it's the new baseline.